Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the new series that's going to be appearing on my channel, Battlefleet Gothic Armada. That doesn't mean AOTR is going away. That will be here. That will be coming back next week. I'm going to give that a small break, and we'll see if when I get back I can still defend Mirka. But I decided that with Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 on the horizon, that I was going to actually complete Battlefleet Gothic Armada 1 before then, and I thought, you know what, let's do it as a series. So we're going to do a new campaign, going to skip the tutorial because I think I know what I'm doing, and we're going to do it on normal, and we'll see how this turns out. You may hear my fan in the background. There is a reason for this, because currently in the UK it's like 9 million degrees.
For 10,000 years, the Imperium of Man has endured under the rule of the immortal Emperor.
Hey, Valhalla.
The worlds of man are scattered across the galaxy, threatened by savage aliens, heretics who defy the Emperor's will, and horrors lurking upon forgotten worlds. It is a time of endless war, selfless heroism, and blackest infamy.
Cadia!
I see fortresses in the stars. A circle of 6, but they sleep yet and must be awakened. Ride upon the storms of chaos. Gather your rivals around you. Send discord and terror throughout 1,000 worlds. Abaddon the Despoiler, War Master of Chaos.
Ooh, misses.
You speak in meaningless riddles. What are the fortresses in the stars? Answer me or die now!
Stop this foolishness. I have consorted with creatures far more powerful than
Speak, crone, but I will remember your insolence.
Seek the hand of darkness. Take the eye of night. With these, the citadels will be yours to command.
Ooh,
A chorus of 1 billion throats will cry your name in fear and hatred. The
Only 1 billion?
stars themselves will run red with blood.
That's not that many.
If you have the courage for it. War Master.
Only 1 billion. The Imperium is made up of trillions of humans. But I wonder what the story behind Abaddon the Despoiler is. Port Moore, capital of the Gothic sector and headquarters of Battlefleet Gothic. Essentially the Imperial Navy's defense fleet of the Gothic sector. Look at that. It doesn't look that big, but in actual like Warhammer size, this area is like bigger than the entire state of Colorado.
If what you say is true, Captain
It's
Spire,
ridiculously
a vast Chaos
massive.
fleet is massing for attack. Inquisitor Horst, are you sure of this man?
Maybe we should consider someone else.
Isn't this captain from a planet that rebelled against the Emperor's will?
Enough! His faith will be tested thoroughly.
Whoa.
Love the Emperor, for he is the salvation of mankind. Obey his words, for he will lead you into the light of the future.
All hail the God Emperor of mankind.
For he speak his voice. Tremble before his majesty. Walk in his immortal shadow.
All hail the man emperor of mankind.
Let us begin. We needed to be certain. The enemy we face is no ordinary foe.
I understand.
You are to be promoted to the rank of Admiral and given command of a fleet.
I will not fail you, Inquisitor.
There is much to do and little time, Admiral Spire. I fear a storm coming to the Gothic sector. One we are not yet prepared to face.
But we will be. Right. So, this is turn 2 of this. Let's go to Portmore, see what ships we've got. Because we start with a couple of ships, obviously, because no fleet can exist without a ship. Oh, okay. So, we start with 2 light cruisers. We start with a Dauntless Mark II, which has these massive torpedo tubes. And in total 6 light macro batteries per side, plus 2 light macro turrets? Yeah, double macro turrets. So it's nothing special, but it's a light cruiser, and this light cruiser, bear in mind, each one of these like windows, this section here is actually like nearly like 90 meters high. Warhammer ships are ridiculous. And we obviously have the impetuous, come on brain, impetuous purity, which is a Dauntless Mark I. It has a prow lance cannon, a heavy prow lance, and then obviously standard issue Dauntless stuff. And this is our flagship currently. This is the ship we were in command of as Captain Spire. However, as an admiral, we don't, like, command our own vessel at the moment, I think. Alright, so we can get an upgrade or so for this. I'm going to go with auxiliary shield capacitors, because that is the reloading speed of shields. So when my void shields go down, how quickly I can recover them. And I always go with micro warp jump, because just ever so occasionally, not all the time, but occasionally it comes in very handy in order to get in and get into position. Now, this first set of upgrades tends to be split between a couple of like upgrades, because each of these has 3 points upgrades. So, and each of these does a different bonus. So, for example, Commissar reduces by 10% per level the chance of insubordination where the ship reaches 30%. So, you can do that, so that's 30% reduced chance of insubordination. And then you've got things like Master Gunner, which improves by 25% the critical chance of lances and macro weapons per level. And he's the one I normally start with, because that, once he's fully upgraded, that is a 75% chance of criticals from this ship, from the heavy prow lance, and the macro batteries. So I'm going to go with Master Gunner. I normally either go Master Gunner or Tech Priest, because Tech Priests obviously representative of the Adeptus Mechanicus, which have the responsibility of leading the maintenance teams on the ship. And ultimately they improve the efficiency of emergency repairs, so you can repair in the field by 0.3 points per second, which doesn't seem like much, but when it's fully upgraded, that's 0.9 per second, and this ship only has a hull of 600. So you're gaining an additional point of repair per second. So, yeah. And then you've got like servitors, which increases the cooldown time of all skills by 4% per level, so 12% reduce. It doesn't seem like much, but it can really help. Look at all these engines. Oh, this needs a skill, so we'll go again with micro warp jump. And then we have Cobra destroyers, which look a bit bizarre. Or no, this is Widowmaker and this is the Cobra. They look rather similar. But even though they look rather similar, you will notice that the Cobra actually has a macro turret on the front where the Widowmaker does not. And then we've got frigates, so the Firestorm frigate, which has a light prow lance and a light macro turret. And then we've got the sword frigate, which has 2 macro turrets and a bunch of point defense turrets, I'm gonna assume. I don't know what these knobbly balls are on the side. They look like they should be guns, but it doesn't seem like they are. No, dunno. Alright, back to the Gothic sector, and let's get into our first battle of the game. But, that's it. Acre. An enemy fleet of seditious ships. Fair enough. So, Imperial ships. So this is seditious ships. But, all the factions in the game have a doctrine that they tend to follow with how their ships are constructed. Alright, we will take the Impetus Purity. Yeah. Impetus Purity. And the Divine Deliverance. We'll take 2 capital ships. Well, 2 ships of the line. But, all of them have their own sort of doctrine. So, the Imperial Navy is more of a point-blank broadside kind of ship design, whereas Chaos ships are a long-range lance design. Hang on. I can barely hear any audio from this. There we go, that should be a bit better. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my fleet here. What I've done here is I've turned on a tactical display, so it shows me what things do. And I see here, this is a gas cloud. I do apologise. A voluminous gas cloud that impairs sensors useful for protection or ambush. Ships in them are considered hidden. These ones is like asteroids which cause damage. You can normally tell because if it's like a blue circle, then it hides you. If it's a red circle, it does damage to you. So I'm gonna hide to start with until we get an idea of what the force we're facing is. So these are our ships. Still pretty quiet. There we go. so these are our ships. We've got our little like tactical bar down here, close to 3 kilometers, both of you. And sort of this is our emergency maneuvers fuel gauge. So currently we are at cruising speed, which is standard ship. It's standard speed, you know, it's what the ships normally move at. And it refills our emergency maneuvers or special maneuvers gauge by +2 per. You can also stop, which is burning retros. So you pretty much stop, or you can standard cruising speed. There's also all ahead full, which is massive burn of your engines at full power. However, this does reveal you, which is not good if you want to be stealthy. Oh, we've been identified anyway, so bugger it. This is what this does. Full stop. Fire some melter torpedoes. That jackass managed to just fly through their own bit of damage. So luckily macro batteries cannot hit their own your own ships. However, torpedoes and the like can. Okay, that's that one down. We've avoided the torpedoes there. They did a lightning strike on us, which failed. That we want to target there. We're going to lightning strike them with both of you. Imperial vessels are designed for brawling. Alright, you've taken some damage, so what we're going to do is we're going to do that so you start repairing up a bit. Nice, down goes that one. But yeah, things like macro batteries don't impact each other, but torpedoes do, so you need to be careful of that. And what we're actually going to do is something you can do in this game, assuming you don't suck like I do. Oh, I missed. He's only a little bastard though, so it's difficult. Okay, this guy's trying to run, so he's insubordinate. We have ruined his front end, however, and I don't think he's going to make that run. Nope. There we go. And there goes that one. We were victorious with minimal damage or casualties. Not bad for a first engagement. Not bad at all. What are we looking at here? There we go. And so we won. We get some renown. Oh, we've leveled up. So we get renown for destroying ships and crippling enemy ships, but because we destroyed them all. What? We don't get any crippled renown. We get some bonus renown points for just winning. We have lost worlds penalty -1% because we've technically that world was classed as lost, even though it wasn't as of yet. And we obviously have just a normal fleet upkeep. Also, our ships have leveled up. So, and we've leveled up actually. We are now level 2 as opposed to level 1. I believe this unlocks a cruiser, but I'm not certain. So let's return to the Portmore station and see if we can find a nice ship. Level 2. You have unlocked a new cruiser slot and you have won an additional deployment per turn. Excellent. That's going to cost 200, but it's worth it. And this is all the cruisers that we can purchase. Well, we don't even purchase them, we just sort of build them and then they exist. I tend to go with the Dominator because that has a Nova Cannon and well, if you know the Nova Cannon, as you can see, it does 200 damage. And it, you can pretty much, I wouldn't say one-shot a ship, but you can, if it hits, it wipes out the ship's shields. So, you know, and that's always just a nice way of starting an argument, is just with a Nova Cannon. But you've got like the Dictator, which has ordnance launch bays, so it's sacrificing its some macro batteries to be able to launch fighter squadrons, bomber squadrons, etc. It also has a heavy prow torpedo launcher, or you've got the Gothic, which is just lance batteries, which obviously the Dominator, which is your main brawling kind of warship. You have the Tyrant, which has proud torpedo launchers and plasma and macro batteries, or the Luna, which has lance batteries and macro batteries. So I'm going to go with the Dominator for this one. Here she is. There's that Nova Cannon. Next cruiser, I will let you guys decide what the next cruiser is we get. But this has 2 skills, so we're going to go with micro warp jump and emergency capacitor in order to repair our shields quickly. So this is now becoming our flagship, the Righteous Faith. Damn right. Normally, if you're lucky, oh, there it is. Over there in the distance is one of our cruisers. It would be the Divine Deliverance. No, it's the Impetuous Purity. And if we go over here, you can just about see our cruiser. And we've got our other light cruiser up there. And then we've got our frigates right up here. Sadly, I don't think... Oh, no. There we go. So, the ships are all, like, docked at Portmore. It's really something to see. And if you get a large fleet... we'll go with auxiliary shield capacitors to get that up. And Master Gunner again, because why not? So, if you get a large fleet, you can sort of see them all docked up at Portmore for like repairs and so on. It's really cool. Okay, so we have no more remaining deployments and no lost worlds. None of the worlds are under attack or anything. They are all lovely, like lovely Emperor-loving worlds. So let's end turn and see where this takes us. The 139th year of the 41st millennium. Roger that. So the orcs have been detected in the sector. They will fight to take planets from you. Right. For each planet, they have an increased chance of... Okay. So we have a Blackstone fortress here, which is a giant space station that is for defense and so on. Each space station lost increases repair cost by 3%. So if I lose space stations, then I suffer because I use the space stations to repair my ships or such. So we've got a priority mission here. Alright, we're going to be against orcs. Orcs. And orcs are a brawler. They're singing a classic pirate song.
The orcs plague the whole galaxy from end to end.
And yes,
with
they
their
are firing
ceaseless
Gretchens
warring
out of their
and
main
strife.
guns.
They are a warlike, crude and highly aggressive green-skinned Xenos race, organized in a primitive and brutal society, rooted so deeply in war that peace is utterly incomprehensible to them. Their ships are often ill-kempt, unreliable rust buckets, kept in operation only by the constant effort of orc mech boys and their Gretchen slaves. Orc pirate attacks are brutally direct, with their ships rushing headlong towards their target, guns firing wildly as they come. They cannot be bargained with or bought, save with weapons that they will inevitably turn against those who try to bribe them. Orcs have a need for speed. Their ships commonly mount
They have a
plethora
need.
of thrusters,
A need
boosters,
for
and
speed.
extra drives, usually all wired up to a prominent red button in the cockpit.
Because orcs just are not the brightest bulbs in the pack. Oh, that frigate narrowly avoided being crushed.
From long experience, have I learned that underestimating the greenskins is a fast route to the grave.
So we're going to take that, and we'll take the Purity with us. Oh, and we can get an escort ship. Nice. We'll go with the light macro turret, because I believe the Widowmaker is mainly just torpedoes. So. Okay, so these three need to make it across. So, what I tend to do on this one, because I'm crazy, is we will take all three of the convoyers, or conveyors, which are our convoy ships, and we'll give them a Cobra for protection. And then, boom, and boom. So the main bulk of our Imperial fleet, the like combat vessels. Dun 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 dun. Look at this, it's so cool. The main fleets of our combat vessels, so our cruiser and light cruiser, will deploy separately, while our destroyer, with its single macro turret and torpedoes, protects these three as they make their way past. And hopefully Nice. Alright. You guys need to go up to there.
Greenskins don't understand strategy. The orc ships are likely to close in at short range and rely on their tough front armor.
The orcs are also eager to fight. These savages will try to board our ships, and they won't hesitate to ram anything in their way.
All ships, prepare for battle.
Ship ready.
Right.
Burn retros.
Burn retros and stop to let these guys catch up with you. Because they are not as fast as you. You're twice their speed. Okay, we're gonna move. Shit.
Execute high energy turn.
Full burn. Prepare Nova Cannon. Nice. Zoom. Nova Cannon fired. All of you full burn.
Your orders.
Ah, shit.
Changing course. Cruising speed set.
Pull back, pull back. Damn it, they... How do the orcs have a friggin' time distortion bomb?
Enemy ship sighted.
Alright, we've got a little orc raider vessel here. And then there's their light cruiser, which is just silly.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, you do a full 180 burn and move to engage. Come around slightly, launch torpedoes to block them off. Because torpedoes have a travel time. Oh shit. Full burn, full burn. Go! Crap. You initiate emergency repairs and all three of you brace for impact. Come on. There, that's it. Boom. Alright, and all ships. Damn it, we lost our destroyer. Your ship is always falling apart. Your ships only work because you think they work. That is how all orc tech works. Uh-oh, uh-oh. No, no. Oh, you idiot. So our light cruiser just rammed our normal cruiser. Alright, and this is why I take micro warp jump. Boom. Move him into a full broadside and boom. Both of you target the engines. Fire at will. Ah, he's jumped to the warp. Oh crap, there's another enemy. Move you around there and engage there. Run the hell away. All of you, high energy turns. And go! Full burn. Full burn. You're not gonna burn quick enough. Ah, crap. Alright, tactical cogitator. Now this is something that you can do that allows you to just slow down time. I don't know if there's a lore reason behind it. Obviously you're supposedly using tactical cogitators, but it slows down time and allows you just a few extra seconds to do more tactical maneuvers. Oh no you don't, you little bastard. Now full burn. Ah, shit. Brace for impact. Okay, good, good, good. All of you, just do a hard turn and get your asses up there now. Oh crap. Oh, well, this is gonna hurt. Ooh. Brace for impact. Brace for impact. Alright. Lightning strike failed. Damn it. Focus on the engines. Priority 1. For the love of God, stop that. He's coming right across the front. You know what? You know what? Oh my god. Your ships can ram each other, so that is something you need to be careful of. Full burn. Get out of there. Oh, he's preparing to run to the warp. He's not going to succeed. I think he is. Ramming speed. Boom! Ramming is a distinct possibility in this game. Imperial ships are designed to ram, hence why they have a pointed nose. That they are designed for ramming into enemy ships, and it's a very effective tactic, but you've got to make sure that you ram them nose on, otherwise you're going to do a lot of damage to yourself. And the Dominator has leveled up. Alright, let's equip our Dominator, and then we'll call it an end to the episode there for this episode. But there will be more, do not worry. There will be more. Hooray! The PDF are doing a thing, yay. Alright, and next time we have a cruiser clash with some Imperial defense forces that have gone rogue. But first, we will upgrade the Dominator, the Righteous Faith. Upgrades. What I will do is give it the normal standard upgrade of auxiliary shield capacitors, which is improving their shield regen by 50%, and Master Gunner, as per usual. You can also go into settings, and you can turn on you can set up how you want it to engage, and if you want them to auto engage and things like that, so you can set it up in import more before you go anywhere, which I think is really cool. Okay, so we're getting a 50% bonus, or a 50% chance increase to criticals, which I think is pretty damn good. And yeah, as you hover over things, it lights up to tell you where they are and what they do. So, the Dominator is now level 2, the Dauntless is level 3, the Widowmaker sucks. Oh no, the Cobra sucks. It has a single light. It's deploying them in large numbers may be a viable option, but I don't know. But we will leave off here, and in the next episode we are going to go and fight some seditious breakaway forces of the Imperial Navy variety over at Kugan in the Portmore sector. So, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you in the next episode. I hope you're enjoying this series and you want to see more of it. If you do, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. It does help me and the channel, and it obviously keeps me aware that you want more of this you want more of this series, so I will keep doing it if you want more. I want to do it anyway, but essentially I'm probably going to do it, but the more likes and comments and that I get, the quicker the content comes, you know. So, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Ta-ra!